Edward Snowden is not en route to Cuba. An Aeroflot flight attendant told Reuters that the former US spy contractor did not board the Moscow flight he was rumoured to be on, and the seat he'd been expected to occupy was taken by another passenger.
I think there's going to be a 10 o'clock call with some WikiLeaks people, including Julian Assange, talking about how people in the WikiLeaks sort of community have been involved with Snowden's sort of transport and whereabouts. And I think we should get a little bit more information about where he is and how he got there and how he may move around in the future. But I don't think we'll get too much information, because I think part of the point of this type of organization like WikiLeaks is to make sure that Snowden gets places without the government knowing where he's going. So it'll be unclear how much clarity we get from that. I think there are a lot of really interesting questions that have been raised by his ability to depart from Hong Kong so easily. The official statement from the Hong Kong government was pretty terse to the United States. You know, you technically haven't fulfilled any formal legal requests properly, and also we want to know more about these cyber attacks on the Hong Kong government. So I think this is a pretty serious international diplomatic issue for the United States right now, much more so than it is really a national security breach based on any of the information that's come out so far.
What do we make of rumours that he's headed for Ecuador?
Well, I mean, I think the reports have been Ecuador or Venezuela, or Ecuador by way of Venezuela. I think we'll just see where he goes. I think Rand Paul going on the Sunday shows this week and saying, if you go and cozy up to the Russian government, Edward Snowden, this will look very bad for you historically, and all of the the potentially admirable things about your disclosures will be erased, and you'll look like someone who's defected to communist Russia.
Yeah.
And I think that's I don't really see Edward Snowden is, based on the types of statements he's made publicly, as someone who wants to cozy up with any government. But he's obviously playing for his safety right now, and you just don't know where people are going to go when they feel like their lives are at stake.
I suppose there's no small irony here. I mean, I wonder if Mr. Snowden chose China and Russian assistance in his flight from justice because they're such powerful bastions of internet freedom. I wonder if, while he was in either of those countries, he raised the question of internet freedom, since that seems to be what he champions.